Aloha! Hello world, this is Wahkeena Sitka, and I have decided to film another video for YouTube. And I've been sitting on this subject for a little while now. I'm actually way overdue to record this video, but I just witnessed something on YouTube that kind of triggered me recording this. Basically, what I want to talk about is the issue of online abuse and the prevalence, like the predominant attitude online of people being totally nasty to each other and people being really judgmental and hurtful to complete strangers. It just feels like the common attitude online is this nonchalant behavior that it's okay to essentially be completely nasty and judgmental to complete random strangers anytime you feel like it. And what prompted me recording this video is, yesterday and today, in like the last 24 hours, this one of the most beautiful videos that I've seen in a while just has gone completely viral. It's that Isaac, the live dub proposal video of the people like singing down the street as that girl's in the back of the Honda CRV and she's getting the marriage proposal from her fiance, and it's like the cutest thing I've ever seen, and it totally made me cry, and I was just like practically bawling and hysterical at the same time as I watched that video. And I just, like, that is so beautiful, and it's mind-boggling to me that there are people out there that are going to rip it to shreds. I mean, obviously it's already probably gotten more than like 4 to 5 million views on YouTube and Vimeo combined. It's gone completely viral, which is amazing, and I don't understand why people feel it's okay to just rip people to shreds, especially complete random strangers that they don't know. The thing that completely pissed me off just now is, like, I went back to the video just to see, how many millions of views has it reached in like the last 24 hours, because, it's going so viral. And the first comment, the top comment as I pulled up the page was, "She's ugly," meaning the lady who was getting proposed to, and I think her name is Sarah. That completely, totally pissed me off, because I'm sorry, but why? Why do you feel it's okay to just rip somebody to shreds like that? I mean, that is like the most beautiful moment in somebody's life. I mean, that is just, I just don't understand. Where is the humanity online? Like, what I want to see is a trend of people promoting kindness online, because this tolerance for nastiness, judgmentalness, abusive behavior in people's comments online is just, it's just mind-boggling. I mean, we see it everywhere. Every day we go anywhere online, there are nasty comments, people just spitting them out left and right. And I think part of the reason why people feel it's okay to be so negative online is because they feel it's like this a free environment where people are unfiltered and there's like no check system, and they're not speaking to people that they know in their direct life. They're not speaking to people that they're actually looking to face to face. People just attack other people, complete strangers, every single day online and think nothing of it. And it's wrong. It's totally wrong. I've actually been a very transparent, very vocal online person since the minute I got online in like 1996. You know, I've been on every single online social media whatever since like history began or something. And I feel like there's something happened when Facebook and YouTube became such prevalent parts of the whole online social world, because I think before that people were just more sheltered and were more connected into their own insular bubbles. Like you know, for example, on like LiveJournal or things like Tribe or MySpace, you could only get comments from people that you accepted as friends or whatever. But now, I mean, you can post something on YouTube and get thousands of views, and anybody in the world can comment on it. And in a way, being vulnerable online is like kind of crazy and kind of like a crapshoot, and I just want to see compassion. Basically, that's the bottom line is, when is it ever okay to be completely nasty to another human being in general? I mean, in the 3D world, obviously there's as much negative energy and abuse and bullying and etc. as there is online. But usually, obviously, that's within the context of a relationship or in the context of some sort of social dynamic or an experience or something. And I personally would love to see all that disappear, because I think one thing that ultimately all human beings really want is peace and happiness as like a universal experience. And I think that it's the main thing that will promote universal peace on earth and happiness for all beings is compassion, like as like the number one precept of like how to interact with another human being is to not judge other people and to be compassionate and to try to extend respect as much as possible. As somebody who has put myself out so vulnerably and so transparently online, sometimes I get nasty comments. And I think that anybody who puts themselves online and makes himself open and vulnerable and shares their creative stuff online is going to receive nasty comments. And I think that's just a part of the game. And ultimately, I think one of the games of being a human being is obviously to not take anything personally. And that can be difficult for everybody, because we all are vulnerable, sensitive people, and especially, you know, I feel like the more kind of emotional and, I don't know, sensitive you are, the more it's like when people are hurling negativity and abuse your way, it's just like the shield goes up and it's intense and it creates a contractive nature, and the immediate emotional response is to shut down and to contract. And that is what creates fear and what creates shut down and people's ability to express themselves. Straight up, abuse equals shut down of the person who's abused. It means shut down of their ability to really be authentic and be able to be open and express themselves. And you know, I don't think we'll ever live in a world where everybody is all in agreement and all on the same page about every single issue on the planet at all times. It's not going to happen, ever. However, that doesn't mean that we as human beings can't cultivate kindness and compassion as a general rule, and to extend respect to strangers, to extend kindness to strangers, and I think that would be really beneficial online, because I see lots of kindness and respect and compassion online mostly from people who know each other, or people who love each other, or have some kind of like vested interest in each other. So it's not like I think that, you know, kindness and love is not existent online, because I see it all the time, every day too. However, because there is so much of this dialogue between strangers in different parts of the planet who don't know each other, who don't have any kind of relationship with each other, who don't know each other's life stories, who don't know each other's backgrounds, who are just basically witnessing somebody's words and then taking them into whatever context their lens is seeing them. More often than I would like to see, the response is hurling negativity and judgments like it's totally okay. And to be quite honest, it's not okay. It's not okay in real person. It's not okay. I mean, it's not okay in like real three-dimensional reality when we're walking down the street and we're in a grocery store. It's not okay to be abusive to complete strangers. Why is it any more okay to be abusive online than it would be to be abusive to your bank teller, or to be abusive to a complete random stranger if you're walking through a park? It's not okay. We don't need to live in a world where people are just constantly hurling negative energy at each other. Why? Why is that? I just don't understand why anybody thinks that it's okay to just call out and just nastiness all the time. And I, for myself, really want to continue to open myself and express myself and share the stuff from within my heart that wants to be shared. And honestly, I think, and I know I can speak for myself, but I'm sure I can speak for other people, the backlash, the potential backlash of people's judgments is one thing that has really kept me timid about expressing myself online, because judgments in general just create such a contractive nature, contractive response. So anyway, I really want to promote online kindness. So I want to trend a Twitter trend, which is to hashtag promote online kindness and hashtag stop online abuse. That's it. Stop online abuse. Promote online kindness. And that's it. Stop being nasty to other people, especially if they're complete strangers. You don't know another person's life story. Find a way to communicate in a way that's like not going to be completely nasty and hurtful and attacks. Like online attacks, done, over. Kindness, hello, humanity, online kindness, let's promote it. Okay, thanks.